start by exploring what casual relationships really mean in today's world. Many people enter these arrangements seeking fun, freedom, and a lack of commitment. The idea is simple: enjoy each other's company without the pressure of long-term plans or emotional investment. But beneath the surface, there's often more complexity than expected. As we dive into this topic, we'll uncover why these seemingly carefree connections rarely stand the test of time. Let's take a closer look at the hidden dynamics that shape casual relationships and set the stage for their eventual downfall. Casual relationships are often defined by their lack of exclusivity and commitment. Partners may see each other regularly, but there's an unspoken agreement to keep things light and avoid deep emotional ties. This arrangement can seem appealing, especially for those who aren't ready for something serious. However, the absence of clear boundaries and expectations can quickly lead to misunderstandings. As we move forward, let's examine how this lack of structure can create confusion and set the stage for disappointment. One of the main attractions of casual relationships is the sense of freedom they offer. Without the weight of commitment, both partners feel they can come and go as they please. This can be liberating at first, but over time, the lack of stability can become unsettling. People often crave security and consistency, even if they don't admit it at the start. As the initial excitement fades, the reality of uncertainty begins to take its toll, making it harder to maintain the relationship. Even in the most casual of relationships, emotional bonds can develop. Spending time together, sharing experiences, and being physically intimate often lead to deeper feelings, whether intended or not. When one person starts to care more than the other, imbalance and tension arise. This emotional mismatch can create confusion, jealousy, and even heartbreak. As we'll see, these feelings are difficult to avoid, no matter how much both parties try to keep things light. Jealousy is a common issue in casual relationships, even when both partners agree to keep things open. Seeing your partner with someone else or feeling left out can trigger insecurity. These emotions are natural, but in a casual setup, there's often no clear way to address them. Without the reassurance that comes from commitment, jealousy can quickly spiral out of control, leading to arguments and resentment. Open and honest communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship. In casual relationships, however, partners often avoid difficult conversations to keep things easygoing. This avoidance can lead to misunderstandings and unmet needs. When issues aren't addressed, small problems can grow into major conflicts. Over time, the lack of communication erodes trust and connection, making it nearly impossible for the relationship to thrive. Expectations aren't clearly defined. Both partners may have different ideas about what the relationship means. One person might see it as purely physical, while the other hopes for something more. This disconnect can lead to disappointment and frustration. Without clear guidelines, it's easy for boundaries to be crossed and feelings to get hurt. Setting expectations early on is crucial, but in casual relationships, this step is often skipped. Casual relationships can provide short-term happiness and excitement. The thrill of new experiences and the absence of responsibility can be intoxicating. However, this satisfaction is often fleeting. As the novelty wears off, partners may find themselves longing for something deeper and more meaningful. The temporary nature of these connections makes it difficult to build lasting happiness. Many people choose casual relationships to avoid getting hurt. By keeping things light, they hope to protect themselves from emotional pain, but this fear of vulnerability can backfire. Without opening up and sharing true feelings, it's impossible to form a genuine connection. Over time, the lack of vulnerability can leave both partners feeling isolated and unfulfilled. Society often glamorizes casual relationships, portraying them as modern and liberating. Friends and media may encourage this lifestyle, making it seem like the norm. However, social pressure can push people into situations that don't truly align with their values or desires. When the excitement fades, individuals may realize they were seeking approval rather than genuine happiness. Everyone has a unique attachment style shaped by past experiences and relationships. Some people are comfortable with casual arrangements, while others crave closeness and security. When attachment styles clash, misunderstandings and hurt feelings are almost inevitable. Recognizing these differences is key to understanding why casual relationships often fail. Casual relationships usually lack exclusivity, meaning both partners are free to see others. While this can seem appealing, it often leads to jealousy and competition. The absence of exclusivity can make it difficult to build trust and security, both of which are essential for a healthy relationship. Over time, the lack of commitment can become a major source of stress. Physical intimacy is a big part of many casual relationships. While it can bring partners closer, it also has the potential to create emotional bonds. When intimacy is not matched by emotional connection, one or both partners may feel used or unfulfilled. This imbalance can quickly lead to dissatisfaction and the eventual breakdown of the relationship. Everyone has emotional needs, whether they admit it or not. In casual relationships, these needs are often overlooked or ignored. Without the support and reassurance that come from a committed partnership, individuals may feel lonely or unimportant. Over time, unmet emotional needs can erode self-esteem and make it difficult to find true happiness. Casual relationships often follow a predictable cycle. At first, everything feels exciting and new, but as time goes on, the lack of depth and commitment becomes more apparent. Disappointment sets in when expectations aren't met, and the relationship eventually fizzles out. This cycle can leave both partners feeling disillusioned and hesitant to try again. When a casual relationship ends, it can be surprisingly hard to move on. Even if there was no official commitment, the time and energy invested can leave a lasting impact. Lingering feelings and unanswered questions may make it difficult to start fresh. This emotional baggage can affect future relationships and make it harder to trust again. Repeatedly engaging in casual relationships can take a toll on self-worth. When connections are short-lived and lack depth, individuals may begin to question their value. This can lead to a negative self-image and a reluctance to pursue more meaningful relationships in the future. Building self-esteem requires genuine connection and mutual respect, which are often missing in casual setups. Fear of missing out or FOMO can drive people to pursue casual relationships. The desire to experience everything and keep options open can be strong. However, constantly chasing new experiences can prevent individuals from forming deeper, more meaningful connections. In the end, the pursuit of variety may leave people feeling empty and unsatisfied. Casual relationships can be a way to avoid dealing with personal issues or past hurts. By keeping things light, individuals may hope to sidestep pain or disappointment. However, this avoidance only postpones the inevitable. Real growth and healing require facing challenges head-on, not running from them. Without addressing underlying issues, it's difficult to build a healthy, lasting relationship. Modern technology has made it easier than ever to start and end casual relationships. Dating apps and social media provide endless options, making commitment seem less appealing. While technology can facilitate connections, it can also make relationships feel disposable. The ease of moving on to the next person can prevent partners from investing in each other and building something lasting. Jumping from one casual relationship to another can lead to emotional burnout. The constant cycle of meeting new people, forming connections, and then moving on can be exhausting. Over time, this pattern can make it difficult to trust others or feel excited about new relationships. Emotional burnout can leave individuals feeling numb and disconnected. At their core, most people want relationships that bring meaning and fulfillment. Casual arrangements may provide temporary pleasure, but they rarely satisfy deeper needs. The search for meaning drives many to eventually seek out more committed, emotionally rich partnerships. Without this sense of purpose, casual relationships often feel empty. Looking back, many people feel regret about past casual relationships. Whether it's missed opportunities for deeper connection or the pain of repeated breakups, regret can linger. These experiences can shape future choices and make individuals more cautious about entering similar arrangements again. Trust is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. In casual setups, trust is often fragile or missing altogether. The lack of commitment and exclusivity makes it hard to feel secure. Without trust, it's nearly impossible to build a strong, lasting connection. This is one of the main reasons why casual relationships rarely endure. Partners in casual relationships often have different priorities. One may be focused on career, travel, or personal growth, while the other seeks companionship or emotional support. These conflicting goals can create tension and make it difficult to find common ground. Without shared priorities, relationships struggle to survive. Casual relationships can give the illusion of control. By avoiding commitment, individuals believe they can protect themselves from pain. However, emotions are unpredictable and it's impossible to control how we feel. The illusion of control often shatters when unexpected feelings arise, leaving both partners vulnerable. Honesty is essential in any relationship, but it's often lacking in casual arrangements. Partners may hide their true feelings to avoid conflict or keep things uncomplicated. This lack of honesty can lead to misunderstandings and hurt feelings. Over time, dishonesty erodes trust and makes it difficult to build a real connection. Ending a casual relationship can be awkward and painful. Without clear rules or expectations, it's hard to know when or how to break things off. This uncertainty can lead to prolonged discomfort and lingering resentment. A clean break is rare and both partners may struggle to move on. Experiences in casual relationships can influence how individuals approach future partnerships. Negative patterns, trust issues, and emotional baggage can carry over, making it harder to form healthy, committed bonds. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward breaking the cycle and building better relationships in the future. Authenticity is key to meaningful relationships. In casual arrangements, partners may hide their true selves to fit the situation or avoid vulnerability. This lack of authenticity prevents real connection and growth. Embracing authenticity, even when it's uncomfortable, is essential for building lasting, fulfilling relationships. Respect is a fundamental part of any healthy relationship. In casual setups, respect can sometimes be overlooked or taken for granted. Without mutual respect, it's easy for boundaries to be crossed and feelings to be hurt. Prioritizing respect is crucial regardless of the relationship's nature. Balancing personal needs and the needs of a partner is challenging in any relationship, but especially so in casual ones. Without clear communication and commitment, it's easy for one person's needs to be overlooked. This imbalance can lead to resentment and dissatisfaction, making it hard for the relationship to last. Setting and respecting boundaries is vital in any relationship. In casual arrangements, boundaries are often unclear or ignored. This can lead to crossed lines and hurt feelings. Establishing clear boundaries from the start can help prevent misunderstandings and protect both partners' well-being. Being clear about intentions is crucial in any relationship. In casual setups, intentions are often vague or unspoken. This lack of clarity can lead to confusion and disappointment. When both partners are honest about what they want, it's easier to avoid misunderstandings and build a healthier connection. Commitment brings stability and security to relationships. Without it, partners may feel uncertain about the future. The lack of commitment in casual relationships makes it difficult to build trust and plan for what's next. For many, the desire for commitment eventually outweighs the appeal of keeping things casual. Past experiences shape how we approach relationships. If someone has been hurt before, they may choose casual arrangements to protect themselves. However, unresolved issues from the past can resurface, making it difficult to form healthy connections. Healing from past wounds is essential for building lasting relationships. Personal growth is an important part of any relationship. Casual arrangements often lack the depth and support needed for real growth. Without encouragement and mutual investment, it's hard to become the best version of yourself. Meaningful relationships provide the foundation for growth and self-discovery. Vulnerability is the key to deep connection. In casual relationships, partners often avoid being vulnerable to protect themselves. This avoidance creates distance and prevents real intimacy. Embracing vulnerability, even when it's scary, is essential for building strong, lasting bonds. Support is a cornerstone of healthy relationships. In casual setups, support is often limited or absent. Without someone to lean on during tough times, individuals may feel alone and unsupported. This lack of support makes it difficult to weather life's challenges together. Shared values are the foundation of strong relationships. In casual arrangements, partners may not take the time to discover what truly matters to each other. Without shared values, it's hard to build a lasting connection. Taking the time to understand each other's beliefs and priorities is essential for long-term success. People change and grow over time. In casual relationships, there's often little room for growth together. Without a shared vision for the future, it's easy to drift apart. Embracing change and growing together is key to building a relationship that lasts. Hope is a powerful force in relationships. Even in casual setups, partners may secretly hope for something more. When these hopes aren't realized, disappointment and sadness can follow. Being honest about hopes and desires is crucial for avoiding heartbreak. Everyone wants to feel like they belong. Casual relationships rarely provide the sense of belonging that comes from deep, committed partnerships. Without this feeling, individuals may feel adrift and disconnected. True belonging comes from mutual investment and shared experiences. Every relationship, casual or not, teaches us something. The challenges and disappointments of casual arrangements can help us understand what we truly want and need. By reflecting on these lessons, we can make better choices in the future and seek out relationships that bring real fulfillment. In the end, casual relationships are often destined to fail because they lack the depth, commitment, and emotional investment needed for lasting happiness. While they may offer temporary excitement, they rarely satisfy our deeper needs for connection and belonging. By understanding these dynamics, we can make more intentional choices and seek out relationships that truly enrich our lives.